let there be peace. I am a stand for peace, so let there be love. I am a stand for love, let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now.
Good evening. I'm Gina Colvario Krupka, and I am blessed to be here with you this evening for a special edition of our Peace Circle. This evening, we have a wonderful guest who's going to introduce a wonderful initiative that I never even knew about. There's so much happening right now, and we are in a world that is changing and a little frightening at times. And I know I can have a tendency to forget that I am the change I wish to see in the world. So if I want world peace, if I want peace in Ukraine, if I want peace in the world, it is up to me to raise my vibration to be that. See, the Peace Circle is from that wanting, that longing. How do I become that peace, that change? I wrote this poem years ago, and this is my vision. I too have a dream. In my dream too, we all are equal. And our color, religion, or income defines who we are. Neither country nor region defines us as kin, whether 2 legs or 4, plant or animal. We were all created of the one creator, with no greater claim to borrow this beautiful earth. In my dream, we all are one, treating each other with love and respect, and living in peace. We are all truly awake, knowing our purpose to share love and joy, to uplift each other, and in doing so, uplift ourselves. In my dream, we each remember and appreciate each other, and truly understand that all is well. And knowing that, even though what I see doesn't always match that, is what this is all about. And I have someone this evening who makes my heart soar. This is someone that has been, for decades has been walking the talk and really been practicing peace in amazing ways and sharing with the world. Reverend Sherry Johnson, welcome to the Peace Circle. And you may remember her, some of her from last week. You blessed us last week. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Peace is my thing. I'm so happy to know that this event happens every week.
Absolutely. And I know you have 2 meditations that you do, and we're going to actually post resources for that, some more information on the other side, of the show. But really being in this place of knowing we are that change, and we have so much possibility that we get to share with the world. And thank you for being here with me for this today. And I'm going to hand it over to you for a prayer in just a minute to get us started. But I wanted to share a quote by Ernest Holmes. And this is actually on the page, the CSL Global Heart of Peace Initiative page. And we must think peace if we wish to express peace. The mind that is always confused and distraught is not at peace. The mind that is continuously upset and agitated by the little petty things of life is not at peace. It is at war with itself. It is only when the individual mind ceases combating itself that it will stop combating others. So we must first be at peace before we can contribute to the peace of the world. And I love that quote. And if you can tell us, because we have a special presentation from the Global Heart of Peace Initiative, which again, I didn't even know existed, but we have a special presentation. Before we get that started, if you can give us a little, your prayer, and then right into what is it that you do?
Well, because of the things that are happening around the world right now, I'm going to share my favorite peace prayer. It is a Buddhist meditation on the prayer of St. Francis. So it's familiar, but somehow it's just a little more universal than the prayer we've all heard for so many centuries. I am an agent of peace in this world. Where there is hatred, I am loving kindness. Where there is injury, I am forgiveness. Where there is doubt, I am insight. Where there is despair, I am hope. Where there is darkness, I am light. Where there is sadness, I am joy. May I console as well as be consoled. May I understand as well as be understood. May I love as well as be loved. For in giving, we receive. In self-forgetting, we find. In forgiving, we are forgiven. And in dying to self-centeredness, we are born again as one. As one. Because there is only one life, and we are all it. The presentation we're going to share this evening is a World Peace meditation that was presented by the Global Heart of Peace Initiative at the Centers for Spiritual Living 2022 annual convention in January. It was the opening morning event. It starts with a little breathing, and then the various members of the team take turns leading us deeper and deeper, and then bringing us back out with a little description of what Heart of Peace is all about. So relax, let your chair support you, let your heart listen.
Welcome to the Heart of Peace Initiative's Meditation for Peace this morning during the Centers for Spiritual Living Convention 2022. Welcome to this sacred space. I am Reverend Chris Plum. This morning, we will create a space of meditation, reflection, and prayer. Members from the Heart of Peace team from all over the globe have prepared this meditation for you this morning. During this meditation, there will be periods of relaxation and peace. There is an introductory exercise to bring you to that sense of peace and heart connection. Various team members will provide reflective readings and periods of silence for your contemplation and meditation. You may find during this time that it's helpful to take notes whenever Spirit prompts you to. Or you may also find that your consciousness just wants to bask in this experience of peace. Any and all experiences are perfect. All contemplations, reflections, and meditations are perfect. If you find your mind wandering, as we all do from time to time, just bring it back. Bring it back to that sense of peace. Bring it back to a reading. Each person here will have a unique, individual experience that is perfect for you. I invite you into the stillness as we begin. We begin with an invocation. Source, one life, one power, one goodness, one essence is present everywhere. It is physical, and yet not, for it contains and holds all emotions, all thoughts, all expressions. Spirit, that source, is mystical and transcendental. This spirit, this source, is love, joy, and all experiences. The source, the only God, is bigger than perhaps we know or can experience. God, that one source, is perhaps beyond our language, perhaps beyond our five senses, and yet so close with every breath. Source is recognized in every activity, every thought, every action, and every word. It is the very air we breathe. It is the very vibration of our physical expressions. And it is so much more than that. It is each of us. It is what we perceive and experience. Source is pure potential in the unexpressed and in the expressed. Source is recognized in each person hearing these words. Each of us lives, moves, and has our being in Source. Each heartbeat is the heart of God, the heart of Source. Each breath is the breath of God. Each activity in which we participate is an activity of God. Each of us is contained in the most holy, the most sacred. We are remembering who we are, our most fundamental nature. Let us then turn from the differences, the discussions that can divide or separate us. Where there appears to be lack or limitation, I affirm abundance and prosperity. where there appears to be dis-ease or discomfort, I affirm there is wholeness and wellness and the perfect pattern of God. Where there appears to be disharmony, conflict, disagreement, unrest, I affirm there is harmony, there is peace, there is compassion, and there is understanding and love. This is our time to contemplate the meaning of peace, of love and compassion in our lives, of understanding. Wherever there appears to be seeming problems, the divine turns stumbling blocks into stepping stones. I give thanks for the recognition of these truths. I give thanks for this meditation time, for all present, all listening, and all presenters. For each of us is the very life and expression of God. I give thanks for the ripples of peace created here today and always. For those ripples are created in the consciousness and hearts of each person that is participating today, and they go out into the world to be experienced. This is my word. These words have been created in that mind of God, the only mind of God, the only source. They're released into that mind of God, which is ever active, ever present, ever creative. They are active right now and ever fruitful. And so it is. Our next segment is a simple breathing exercise created by Reverend Erica Brown. Reverend Erica serves as the founding minister of the Center for Spiritual Living, Christchurch, South Coast Teaching Center in the United Kingdom. The next words you hear will be the words of Reverend Erica.
Welcome. Let's take a moment to center ourselves with a simple breathing exercise. This will help to release us from our external busyness, helping us to feel calmer, more focused, more relaxed. Let us start by letting out all the breath, squeezing out that last bit of air at the base of the lungs, making more space to take in more air. Now breathe in, easily and gently, allowing the abdominal muscles to rise and expand the diaphragm to help draw in more air into deeper parts of the lungs. Letting go of that breath slowly, just register how you feel. Be aware of where you're sitting, how your body feels making contact with the seat, your feet on the floor, supported where you are. Taking another breath into the abdomen and let it go. Put the tip of your tongue behind your top teeth to create an energy circuit between the central and governing meridians. Taking another breath, you may be aware that this one actually goes deeper into the lungs, that the abdomen is expanding more, as you let go any tensions you were holding on to. Now, it doesn't matter which hand you're going to use, but put the fingertips of one hand, or it can be the flat of the hand, on the middle of your breastbone. That's on the shortest line between the armpits, about 2 inches below the notch where the clavicles meet. As you take your next breath, you may be aware that your shoulders feel more relaxed. Just be aware how your body is feeling as you let that breath go, and makes a closer connection with where you're sitting, letting go any discomfort or tensions it was holding on to that now fall away like little weights, falling away from your body and dissolving into nothingness, back into the universal energy field. This time, as you breathe in, I invite you to smile. Just make a note how your body feels now you are smiling. And it may be you want to take that breath a little bit deeper, a bit more slowly. As you breathe out, you may be aware your shoulders have relaxed just that little bit more. So the space between your shoulders and ears expands. And as you keep smiling, your mind feels calmer. Your whole body feels easier as it relaxes just a little bit more, connecting with the chair supporting you, feeling the floor beneath you, the air around cradling you. Allow your attention to look inwards at your heart, without having to consider how you do that, and smile to your heart, as though you're greeting your dearest and oldest friend. Note the feeling as you breathe deeply and easily, rhythmically and gently. As when we greet a long-lost friend, you may feel emotional if you've not done this exercise before, and that's okay. There's no judgment, just awareness of a sense of peace and calm, of reconnection with that part of you that connects with the infinite, with the loving spirit of the universe at the core of your being. As you take an extra breath, still smiling in at your heart, you may be aware how much more relaxed you are now than when you first sat down. And you can know in this moment that the only thing that really matters right now is this next breath. Breathing in infinite pure light, and breathing out the sweetest, gentlest love for all beings, everywhere in all existence. As you return to your normal breathing, I invite you to stay in this moment of inner connection and communion with all that encompassing breath of life, with the divine within. There is no rush. You have time now to enjoy this moment in peace and quiet, knowing you are always loved by the divine creative spirit. You are worthy just as you are. You, in your uniqueness of being, are enough for the universe. And you can reconnect with this moment just by touching the center of your breastbone and smiling in at your heart, reconnecting with your divine spark within. And when it is time to bring your attention back to outer directed awareness, you will know the right time to re-engage with your life.
Peace, a state of inner calm, an inner calm so complete that nothing can disturb it. The peace which comes only from the knowledge that it is all. Fathomless peace is meant by the peace of the Spirit. This is the peace to which Jesus referred when he said, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you." The infinite is always at peace because there is nothing to disturb it. A realization of our oneness with omnipresence brings peace, the peace which is accompanied by a consciousness of power. First of all, you must arrive at peace of mind. It is only on the basis of peace that you can persist with absolute certainty. Peace alone gives poise. There is an intuition within you which already knows that you are one with good, that your destiny is certain, and you must listen to this intuition, for it is the voice of God in you. At the center of my being is peace, the peace that is felt in the coolness of the evening, when men have turned from their labor and the first star shines in the soft light of the sky. There is a freshness, a vitality, a power underlying this peace. It broods over the earth quietly, tenderly, as a mother watches over her sleeping babe.
peace. Allow yourself to drift more deeply into the stillness, sensing the depth of this peace. Peace is not being created, it is being revealed. It is at the center of your own soul. It is the very being of your being, your natural state. It is the underlying current flowing from your divine center, pressing ever outward into expression. Following your breath, become aware of your body sensing, feeling, revealing, being peace. Soften your thought. Let your thought gently rest in this peace, as peace. Imagine a world in which this peace is experienced by everyone. Watch as all barriers to peace dissolve, disappear. Peace is being revealed in every heart, in every soul. All of creation is awakening to the divine flow of peace. It is emerging as generous sharing. Loving kindness is the norm. Dr. Holmes asked, "How then shall you use this great gift, this peace, which nestles at the very center of your being?" Gently bring into your conscious awareness whatever has been imparted to you so far. Dr. Holmes guided us. You are to use this gift of peace consciously. You are to speak the word of peace wherever discord appears. When you do speak the word of peace, let no doubt arise in your thought. You must know that peace stills the tempest. You must know that your peace has all power because it is the peace of God within you. Gently begin to become aware of the space that you're in, just slightly. There are 4 questions on the card you were given on your way in, so you may make notes now or have them as reminders later. For now, let's visit them together as you allow Spirit to inform you of each response. What is your gift of peace? What are you taking with you? Taking with you from this meditation, from the time as peace. What is yours to do? How are you to reveal peace? Returning to Dr. Holmes' question, how then shall you use this great gift, this gift of peace which nestles at the very center of your being? Breathe. Return your awareness to the space that you are in, ever so gently. Remember that you are an activity of God as peace. Be peace.
We are now coming to a close. If it serves you, you may stay in this sacred space for a bit longer. We would like to invite you to make peace part of your spiritual practices. There are many ways to do this. There are so many ways to promote peace and support the Heart of Peace initiative. You may, of course, choose to incorporate peace into your daily spiritual practice. During the convention, you may choose to wear the peace pin at all times. The Heart of Peace team hosts a peace meditation every Monday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time on the Centers for Spiritual Living Facebook page. It is shared to the CSL Heart of Peace Facebook page and the CSL Global Services Facebook page. Many centers and study groups, teaching chapters, have sponsored various peace meditations for their communities. And many of these are online, so that you could join them if the Monday time does not work for you, or if you have a particular time that you set aside for spiritual practice. You can look at the Centers for Spiritual Living website, look for the Heart of Peace initiative, and from there, look for the various groups as they are listed on another page. You can also start a peace initiative for your center, your teaching chapter, whatever, again, please see the Centers for Spiritual Living website, the Heart of Peace Initiative, for more information. There are members of the team here at the convention, and they would be happy to share any other ideas with you. We bid you today to go in peace. Reverend Kathy Mastriani is present here today to answer any questions or discuss your experience. With this, the video is ended. Go in peace.
Rev Sherry, thank you for sharing that. The team that you worked with is wonderful, and there's so much that goes on behind the scene. Thank you so much for sharing this with us this evening.
Oh, thank you for giving us the opportunity to give it one more run. Every time somebody sees anything about Global Heart of Peace, then world peace becomes a little more evident, because it is absolutely a truth with a capital T that we are not creating peace. Peace cannot be created because it is our natural state. That's where we are. That's what we need to reveal. And right now in Ukraine especially, we need to spend as much energy, as much consciousness, and as much love as we can to knowing that peace is being expressed right now in every person in that entire area.
Absolutely. And I just wanted to say that you are also senior minister of One Heart Retreat Center. And I'm putting up your link, the oneheartretreatcenter.org, and you can see /World Peace Meditations. If you just go to the site itself, there's tremendous opportunities to join live all over the place. You lead a couple a week, but there's also, you actually post them as a service, as your ministry. Part of what you do is you will offer whatever anybody that has peace meditations can list with you, and also that you have that list available for people. So there's always, where two or more are gathered, and we don't have to be physically gathered. It's just one in mind. And there's always only one of us. So it is a gift.
The wonderful thing about the Spirit Online directory, which is part of that same website, is that the links are there. All you have to do is find the meditation you want and click on it.
Wonderful. Thank you for the service that you provide. And I appreciate what the Global Heart Initiative is doing. There's so much happening at home office. They are doing so much, and we're all over the place as far as, our centers. And it's a challenge to try to get the word out. And we don't need to reinvent the wheel. We just share it. So that's what we're doing here, New Thought Media Network, in amazing ways. We have the opportunity to share different aspects of what is happening. And I look forward to working with more of the team as time goes on, because it is a gift to work together in this oneness, to not just know the truth, but shine the light together, because it is brighter, because we know that we're all just walking each other home, and that home is within us.
Home, contrary to popular belief, is where you hang your hat and not your heart and not your hat.
Absolutely.
Hats are welcome and easier to wear when crushed.
I actually heard a quote today that I loved, and I don't know where it originated, but it said, "Don't let breaking news break you."
Yeah.
And right now we're in a time that we need to hold hold true to that more than ever, really be in that place. Nuta Media Network is offering planetary prayer for global peace. It's every day this month, and it is literally Monday through Saturday. So Sunday we have services all Sunday long, but we have Monday through Saturday. So you can go on our website at ntmedia.org and look it up. But there's also Zoom. These are Zoom so that you can share and speak. And, there's a lot of information there. So please, know that we have so much here to offer. And I also want to just mention that we are here at this network because of people like you that are watching. Know that if you are feeling that, you are knowing that truth, and we've helped you get there in any way, know that you can just go to ntmedia.org and you have the opportunity to donate. We are trying to share this word of not just peace, but of love in all that we do. And if you have anything to share, know that we are gratefully team up with us and be in that place of knowing that you have a partner here that is sharing this good news with the world. And whatever you give goes right to that. So again, ntmedia.org. Thank you. And thank you, Reverend Sherry, for your time, always willing to step in. And I look forward to seeing you on the Peace Circle more, because we do have this common heart space, knowing that the world is ours collectively and that there is love to be revealed here. So thank you. And good is happening all over our world. We are uniting in a way that has never been seen before. There are thousands and thousands of people lining up to help people that are displaced. There's so much love being just shining around our globe. Let's remember that, not the one that might be trying to block it. So let us live in the light and be that light, be that peace and love. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for watching. Whenever it may be that you do, thank you. Blessings and love. Namaste.